Hey guys, I'm Bella. Welcome back to my bedroom. If you've been here before, then you'll notice we are in a kind of different setup today. That is because today we are in my living room area. I'm working on it. It's coming together. It's gonna be really cute. I live in a studio apartment, so essentially the entire space is my bedroom. So it took me about 6 months to find the space. I was looking for an apartment for what felt like an eternity. I went to so many places, but I was very particular about what I wanted. I wanted wood floors. I wanted it to have something unique. When I first got here on my very first day, I filmed an episode with Bee with the Beard, and I promised you guys that I'd give you a tour of my space once it was put together. So slowly but surely, I've been decorating it to fit the aesthetic that I want. I wouldn't say it's fully there just yet. I'd say it's maybe 30% done. My ideal decor is just a cozy, creative opium den. One thing that everybody does say when they come over is that it is very comfortable, it's relaxing, it's sensual, and that's something that I definitely strive for in this space. So today I want to share 4 tips for creating a sensual environment in your apartment. This applies to both men and women because I think anybody can use these decor tips, and for the most part it's relatively inexpensive, so let's go look around. My first tip is you need life. You need some type of other energy aside from your own to create a dynamic. If you can't have pets, or you don't like pets, or you just don't want that responsibility right now, I highly recommend plants. Bruh, the helicopter. Is it necessary? Is that where my tax dollars are going? Fucking my shit up.
So if you follow me on Instagram, then you know I love my plants. I have a total of 14 and they all have names. You just saw Bubbles, Jack, James, and Jose. There's Calypso and Jerry. That's Duckworth the Money Tree, Ashe, Mystique. This big mama is Venus. She's 30 years old, older than I am. Then there's Norman. And to the bottom, that's Baby. Then I've got some bamboo, the Shaolin monks. That's Lila. I've almost killed her 5 times, but she is thriving now. And Trusty, yes, you see him in the back of all my videos.
My second tip should be well known. Candles and smell goods. Look, no one wants to come to an apartment that smells like food or feet or stale human. Everybody feasts with their eyes first and their nose second. So you can actually create quite the ambiance if you can tap into those sensory factories and kind of trigger a mood.
I really like using scented tea lights and oil lamps in combination because they're decorative and they have a longer lasting, lingering scent. I also like incense because they're just vibey by nature, and it's something I picked up from my parents. Right here next to my favorite tea lamp holder, I have my box of sensations. I keep my incense there. Obviously Nag Champa, it's a classic. And I also keep my weed in there. If you want to avoid smoke or you have pets, I recommend using room sprays. These by Auric Mysts, I use a lot obviously, but they're infused with crystals and they're made with an intention. This one here is I am creative, the other was I am love. So essentially you just spray them around your bedroom and you can set a vibe and an intention at the same damn time.
Now I want to be really clear about something. No one else is here right now. I set the mood, I light candles, I light incense, I make tea. I get cozy all by myself for myself. I create a sensual vibe because I can channel that energy and I can flow better and I can get things done, like an episode. Being sensual doesn't mean being sexual, and I wanted to be very clear about that when I filmed this episode. My third tip is indulgent textures. I have friends that are gonna watch this and laugh because I'm always the person talking about the textures of fabrics and of art and different materials. I just love the look and the feel of indulgent fabrics, and
I'm all about indulgence and opulence, so I tend to gravitate towards fabrics that are fluffy, velvety, silky, kind of like you see here with my rug and my chair cushion. You can also incorporate textures in other ways, like I did here with this woven plant holder, or with plants themselves. This is Tyler Durden. He's my cactus. I forgot to mention him earlier, but he's prickly.
In terms of texture, I'm not gonna lie, I get a huge boost from the brick wall and from the wood floor. I realize that that's not standard, but I wanted to highlight that because I feel like somebody might watch this and say, oh, well, my place isn't gonna look like that because I don't have that. No, that's not true. I could decorate this and have it looking like shit. The wall and the wood aren't really doing anything for me. It's the little subtle touches that really make a difference. So my last tip, and probably my favorite tip, it's something that I've begun doing more recently, is incorporating art. Art can really create a vibe. It can tell a story, it's conversational, but more so it just amplifies and elevates the decor a little bit more.
Sade is just the personification of sensuality. I have a few pieces of her actually, but when I say art, I don't just mean drawings and paintings. Books can also be a form of art and decor if you arrange them properly and of course, read them. So I got this piece at the flea market for $40 this past weekend. I'm so proud of myself. The frame was included, but look how great it is. So simple, so sensual, great art. And speaking of art, this right here is art to some people, myself included. This is my classic Nintendo 64. I have a couple games for it, but by far my favorite would have to be Smash Brothers.
I want to thank you guys so much for joining me once again. I hope you like the format of this new In Bed with Bella. Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Let's get a conversation started. Let's talk about how we decorate and how we create an ambiance, and let me know if you have any tips or if this is all brand new to you, you never thought of this and now you're about to improve. I want to do so much more in this space, so please let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about in regards to more of a lifestyle thing. But otherwise, as always, live through light and love. Have an amazing day, an amazing week, an amazing month, an amazing Scorpio season. I don't know why I'm singing. Probably because I'm just that vibey. Okay, well, bye guys. I'm gonna stop embarrassing myself now. Bye.